is here talking about that rain that's moving in, and also wore the heavier jacket today because it just feels colder when you know it's raining. Rainy and cold kind of go together this time of year.
It certainly does, Kelly, and what we're dealing with is temperatures that aren't quite as brisk this morning, but they're going to be staying a lot cooler through the day today. And you are right, I am tracking rain and snow returning in your forecast for today, and it's going to be very heavy at times, causing some big issues potentially for some areas. Meanwhile, we also have gusty south winds that are going to be developing for today specifically, and then the winds aren't quite as bad tomorrow while that chance for rain and snow persists, and then will dry out late this week into early this weekend before another round of wet weather looks very likely heading through the latter half of your weekend and potentially lasting into early next week. A live look outside this morning at the Sundial Bridge in Reading, where the rain has not made its way in yet, but for Reading specifically, you're not going to have to wait too long, and once that rain moves in, it is going to be very heavy in the Reading area. I'm going to show you the projections coming up here in just a minute. In Reading specifically for today, the rainfall totals are substantial. Now, a winter weather advisory is going into effect for the northern Sierra down to 5,500 feet starting at 10 a.m. this morning. That'll last through 10 p.m. Friday. That's due to the potential for snowfall heavy enough to cause travel impacts. Could see up to a foot of snow down to 5,000 feet. Meanwhile, we have a winter weather advisory 4 a.m. through 9 p.m. today for northern Trinity County and a winter storm warning in portions of Siskiyou County from 4 a.m. this morning through 4 p.m. this afternoon. 40s to 50s for the valley, 30s to mid 40s in the foothills, 30s in the Sierra, and 30s to mid 40s in the northern mountains right now. Winds out of the south at 13 miles an hour currently in Chico. We're going to see those winds gusting up to 35 miles an hour by 8:30 a.m. Seeing those gusty winds persisting into the afternoon, in fact, getting even stronger with 45-mile-an-hour gusts possible in Reading mid-afternoon. Could see some locally heavy rainfall at this point with some thunderstorm activity as well. And we're going to be seeing the potential for the rain and gusty winds through tonight. Winds, though, subsiding heading into your Thursday, and then we'll see them shifting to become out of the north on Friday, getting a little breezy, 20 to 30-mile-an-hour gusts by midday Friday. Satellite and radar. Mostly seeing clouds overhead with showers working into the northwest corner of the state right now. And you can see this band of moisture all being drawn in by this strong trough of low pressure to our north. So this cool and wet system tapping into a substantial moisture plume, driving the gusty south winds, cooling us down and leaving us with heavy rain and snow possible in your forecast. So as you get a look at what I'm tracking for you through the day today, 8 a.m., heavy rain and snow in Trinity, Siskiyou County areas as well as the west sides of Shasta and Tehama County zones. By mid-morning, heavy rainfall through the Reading area, that band of heavy rain working into Butte, Glenn, and Tehama counties. Heavy rain persisting through noon today for the valley and heavy snowfall in the mountains by that point. And then the heaviest rainfall looks to be in the northern end of the valley and mountains this afternoon into the evening, with more rain early to midday tomorrow, becoming more scattered in nature by midday. And the threat is there for some pop-up rain and thunderstorm activity through the afternoon and evening tomorrow. Drying out for the valley Friday with some lingering showers in the Sierra, dry for Saturday, and then that next round of rain returning late in the day Sunday, and then wrapping up by early to midday on Monday. So a lot more active weather heading your way. Reading projected to get over an inch of rain for today, nearly a half an inch possible in parts of the valley and over a half an inch for most of our higher elevations. And we'll see those totals bolstered tomorrow. Snow totals, meanwhile, it looks like around 3 to 7 inches of snow possible down to as low as 4,500 feet. Temperatures today, 40s for the most part in the northern mountains, 30s to 40s in the Sierra and southern Cascades, foothills, upper 30s to lower 50s for the afternoon. And in the valley, low to mid 50s, 52 degrees in Reading, 54 for Red Bluff, 55 for Chico, and 57 degrees for Orrville. So it is cooler today. Rain is very much likely throughout most of the day, and then as it clears out a little bit this afternoon in the Mid-Valley, could see some fog developing in the afternoon. Showers persisting for Thursday, temperatures warming up a little bit and not as windy, and then drying out for the valley Friday with upper 50s. We'll end up with chilly mornings late in the week into early this weekend. Mild for Saturday afternoon, and then showers returning late in the day Sunday, but drying out early next week with chilly mornings. Kelly, we're looking at low temperatures in the valley, mostly dipping into the 30s after tomorrow morning as we head through the next 7 days.
Okay, ready for everything. Thanks, Court.